World War soldier was remembered in Bath this morning with an emotional peal of bells. Albert Seers died 100 years ago today whilst fighting in France.
He was a keen bell ringer and had been working on a composition of his own as the war broke out. A century on, that tune was played out across Bath. Andy Howard was there.
180 feet up, inside St Michael's Church Tower, preparations are underway for an emotional morning.
This will be quite atmospheric.
These bells will chime to the tune of Albert Seers, a Bathonian who used to ring them himself in the early 1900s. Just before he was called up to fight in the First World War, he'd written a composition of his own. But Albert died on this day in 1918. Whilst on duty in France, and never got to hear his finished work.
We're all quite emotional because these people went out to war not knowing if they would return, and many didn't. We lost 1,400 church bell ringers in World War I.
What do you think he would have thought of this?
I think he would have been proud. So we've got to do it.
But for the ringers downstairs, just doing it won't be easy. Albert Seers' piece is hugely complicated.
Good luck.
Thank you very much, thank you.
There's no pressure, just the whole of Bath listening, that's all.
Oh, that's right, the whole of Bath listening, yes. And I hope they enjoy it.
And so, next to the composer's name, they began. 8 bell ringers, taking Bath and St Michael's Church back a century and more for 3 hours.
We are remembering Albert Seers and giving respect to him, but not just Albert, who gave his life in service to others. Others we know by name, but many, many others that we don't know. His wife sort of said it on his gravestone, is gone but not forgotten. And 100 years later, that's what we're doing.
So Albert Seers may never have heard his composition, but his home city certainly did today. Andy Howard, BBC Points West, in Bath.
Beautiful tribute, isn't it?
That's nice, yeah.